Yes, so getting here, let's prepare peanuts, crushy peanuts. I'm using 5 eggs. You can use 4, you can use 6, depend on the size of your eggs. The size of my eggs are very big eggs. So if the size of your eggs is small, maybe you should use 6. And if it's bigger than mine, you can use 4. So I'm using coconut flakes. So just little. Just want that coconut taste. Get it? And I will be using coconut flavor, and I will be using mixed zest. So 500 grams of sugar. See, I'm mixing my sugar into my eggs. You mix your sugar into your eggs very well. Let it mix properly, very well with the egg. Add in the salt. Just add in the salt because the salt too needs to mix very well. Then you mix. You beat very well. You can use anything that is comfortable for you to beat. You can use fork, you can use your spoon, you can use spatula, you can use egg whisk, anything that is. You can even use your hand mixer to mix this, but you will not allow it to be too high, just low, maybe the lowest, to just give you the proper mixture. Then this one is egg yolk, color. Mine was too much though. Just add little, just add little. I underestimate it, so you just add little. If you don't have egg yolk, it's not compulsory, it's optional. You can use turmeric, and it's not also compulsory. You can use orange color. The only thing that they do is to brighten up the peanuts. That's all. It's not compulsory. It's not a compulsory something. Okay. So now let's add in the milk. I'm using milk. You can decide not to use milk, but me, I'm using milk. Why am I using milk? Because I want that milky taste. But if you are producing much, as in a lot, please don't add milk to it. Do not add milk to it, because with milk it will get slow, it will give one taste, it will get spoiled all time. But without meat, it will stay forever. It will stay for 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and above. You see that the milk, I was adding it little by little. I added it twice. You understand? I added it twice. So now let's mix together. Mix your mixture very well so that there will not be any lumps in it. There must not be anything hanging. Everything must be mixed together. And I will be using 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And that sugar is 500. If you want to reduce the sugar content, that means you will reduce the salt content as well. So if you are not reducing the salt, just leave the sugar 500. So the salt will neutralize that taste. You understand? It will give it that normal taste you want. That's just it. So let us add our mixed zest to it. Mixed zest is very okay, and it's industrial one. Then coconut flavor. I said I wanted this peanuts to have this coconut taste. You understand? So that coconut taste, that is what I wanted from this peanut, and I got it. So you mix very well. It's very thick. Then you add in water. I use 1 cup of water. Please don't add 1 cup of water to your own. If your eggs are not fresh ones. You see, my egg was very thick. So if you know that your eggs are a bit watery, just be adding it little by little till you get that consistency that you want. Then my groundnut is already washed and dried. I've washed it and I've dried it. So now it's time for me to pour it into the mixing bowl. You can use this kind of round bucket. You can use round bowl. Anything you want to use, just use it. Now my flour is ready. I've already sieved my flour. My flour is also 1000. It's also 1 kg. It's also 1 kg. So flour and groundnut should be equal. They should be equal. Sometimes they might not be equal, but it's better they are equal. You understand? So that everything will balance. So like this, it's just small. You see now. Look at that, I'm adding it to. I don't want to hear you use a big spoon, you use a big cup. It's just little that was inside that thing. Just little that I put in there. Then you mix, you turn. You are turning circular. Round. So when you turn the first one, you add in flour. You have to mix very well, you have to turn it very well so that the egg will incorporate with the eggs before adding in the flour. So you add little flour, little by little, don't add much so that it will not stick on the bucket. So you just add little small. You can see that I just took small and I will turn. So when it's not enough, after turning, after you check and you still see that it's a bit wet, it's not dry, then you add in more flour. That is how you will do it till you finish turning everything. So you don't have to pour in all your flour, pour in all your egg. No, just be adding small. It takes time because it's very delicious. So that is it. It takes time, but it's delicious. So if you look the time and the stress, you might not want to do it. That's just the bitter truth of peanuts. Except you get the machine. You add in more eggs, more egg mixture, more egg mixture, shake again. This mixture, you can see that it's not thick and it's not watery. That is the mixture you need. You don't need thick mixture and you don't need watery mixture. Just let it be normal. You understand? So you check. If you don't check very well, you will end up having a flour on the dark part of your missing bone, which is not good. It will be sticking to your groundnut and you will not be free in turning it. So you have to be sure that you are turning well and you are adding the normal this. You can see it now. You see, there is nothing underneath it, very clean. So that is how you will be shaking, adding, checking and adding. See it. I have to split it because it was much. So I have to divide. See it. So fry in a deep fry, very low heat, very low.